When it comes to telling a story in a film, dialogue is one of the most efficient ways of progressing and developing the plot. We take a lot of information from characters, which we use to put together pieces of the story to eventually come to a resolution. But what makes these stories so compelling is the way that each of the characters deliver dialogue in their own unique way. Quentin Tarantino uses what we might think of as common conversation to tell us a lot about character. In the opening scenes of Reservoir Dogs, each of the characters discuss the logistics of tipping your waitress. Mr. Pink dominates the conversation with his view of not tipping, as others in the group point out the reasons why you should.
I don't tip.
You don't tip?
No, I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in tipping?
Do you know what these chicks make? They make shit.
Don't give me that. She don't make enough money, she can quit.
Towards the end of the scene where Mr. Cowbot collects the money and asks who hasn't tipped, Mr. Orange tells on Mr. Pink.
Who didn't throw in?
Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink. Why not?
You don't tip.
You don't tip.
This foreshadows the resolution that Mr. Pink is a police officer and that there is a rat in the group. We find out throughout the film that this is just a conspiracy of Mr. Pink, but isn't taken seriously until the third act. Tarantino implicitly tells us a lot about characters through dialogue. Good writers realize that the dialogue that we use in day-to-day life isn't usually suitable for a scene in a film. Each character deserves their own dialogue and a unique way of saying it that progresses the story and adds depth to the characters. Throughout Aaron Sorkin's The Social Network, the character Mark goes through the entire film offending people and getting sued. There's only one occasion where he says that he's sorry in the film, which is where he gets dumped right in the beginning. He does this because he doesn't know what else to say, and does it in a very awkward and robotic way.
Then wait, I apologize, okay?
I have to go study.
Erica?
Yes?
I'm sorry, I mean it.
I appreciate that, but I have to.
This shows a lot about the character and how he deals with situations. Through small conversations, we know that he's not a very good person and very self-serving. It's little micro-expressions that hints the plot and character.
Good luck with your video game.
Hey, that was great. That was the right thing to do. You apologized, right?
We have to expand. You're right. A more relevant test might be seeing if they can keep a chicken alive for a week. That was me.
Here.
What is this?
I opened a new account, put $18,000 in it.
You signed the papers. You set me up. You're gonna blame me because you were the business head of the company and you made a bad business deal with your own company?
It's gonna be like I'm not a part of Facebook.
You can see these small hints in other films. The Prestige by Christopher Nolan features a lot of different lines that foreshadow the true plot of the film. The introduction of the film with Michael Caine cryptically tells us what happens at the ending of the film.
Because making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back.
He killed it! He killed it! No, he killed it!
See? He's alright, he's fine. Look at him.
But where's his brother?
I think good dialogue will grip and enthrall us into the story without outright saying what's happening. You shouldn't be spoon-fed information when it can be done through smart dialogue and efficient and cinematic shot types. Effective storytelling is achieved through the combination of dynamic characters and brilliant scripts. You can rate the video to let me know what you thought, and you can subscribe to see new videos every week. My name is James Hayes, and thank you for watching.